guys, welcome back to a new video. If this is your first time stopping by, hello, my name is Sade. Guys, we just wrapped up 2 amazing days in the city of Portland, Oregon. I've really enjoyed my time here. The weather has been fantastic, thank you weather gods. But today is the day that I'm checking out of my city hotel and we're hitting the road. We will be driving about an hour and a half south of Portland to a state park called Silver Falls. This park is renowned for its 10 Falls Trail where we'll hike about, we're gonna actually do the short loop. I think the longest loop is around 7.28-ish miles. And the shortcut loop is around 4 and 5 miles. So it should take us anywhere between 2 to 4 hours, depending on how long I want to stop and enjoy and just be in amazement of all these incredible waterfalls. But I'm excited to get out there and actually see the green part of the state. So enough talking, let's get to it. Welcome to Portland. What I meant to say was, welcome to Portland. Don't worry, nothing's wrong with your internet. No glitch in the matrix, or maybe there was. Anyway, I obviously didn't know it at the time, but any optimism I had for the day sadly was about to be short-lived. Have you ever tried to capture a moment and then you go back to look through your library, you realize that none of what you thought was recording was actually captured? Well, if you can indulge me for a moment, and imagine an upbeat, cinematic intro of me driving 2 hours through the vast countrysides of Oregon until reaching the mesmerizing windy roads of a lush state park. All of that footage, you guessed it, gone. Thankfully, I have a subscription to Artlist, which is a service that provides royalty-free music, sound effects, and other digital assets for content creators to enhance their videos, as well as, well, fill in any missing gaps. Not a sponsored plug, although I wish. Artlist, feel free to slide into my DMs. But this is a service that I used and subscribed to years ago. I left for a little bit to try other platforms and then found myself back as I find their assets incomparable to other platforms. And I'm thankful I can easily access the incredible footage you're witnessing here, royalty-free. Again, not sponsored, but I'll link the site down below if you're interested. Now, back to the moment of realization that my day was about to throw me yet another curveball. Oh my gosh. So, I can't believe this. So I'm at Silver Falls State Park and I get out, I park, I try and go to the first waterfall, which is literally like 0.2 miles. It's like a 10-minute hike. It's so icy and slippery and you're going down a slope, right, towards the base of the waterfall. There's no grip whatsoever. And so I fall. I think I may have bumped my chin. It's probably gonna leave a bruise. And then I'm like, you know what? It's not worth risking my life. You know, let's see if I can formulate a plan B. So I come back to the car and I'm just going through my camera, trying to find that footage, and it's gone. All of this that I just experienced is all gone. I don't know if I just forgot to hit record or what, but oh my gosh. I guess I wouldn't mind forgetting the last, I don't know, hour that I've been struggling trying to get first down and then up that hill, because after a while I was like, oh no, this is not a good idea. You know, I'm just gonna listen to my gut and my intuition as I'm seeing other people fall and like scrape up their knees and their elbows and stuff, and I'm like, no, I need to turn around, and none of it is on my camera. I don't know what the hell. Oh my gosh, it's already 1 o'clock and I wanted to be on the road headed to Cannon Beach shortly, and this 4 or 5 mile trail takes about anywhere between 2 and 4 hours to do, as I mentioned earlier. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do it because I definitely don't want to drive at night out that way. The roads up here are so slippery and very windy. Like, Oregon is testing my Hot Wheels driving skills because your girl got, slid on some ice and I was trying to turn a corner and not hit the side of a mountain. Luckily, I was not going very fast, so eventually my tires found traction, but it was kind of scary and I was like scared to do this trail. But my fault for freaking thinking it was a good idea to come to a very wet state in the middle of winter. So anyways, plan B, which is why I took up my camera in the first place, was to tell you guys that there are a few waterfalls that I think are close enough to the road and to parking that maybe I can just go to those respective parking lots and then just see what I can see of these gorgeous waterfalls that are in this park. One is like 7 miles up the road where I came from, you know, where I'll crash into the side of the mountain. So we're gonna try very carefully to go back that way. Otherwise, you know, this entire video, my whole plan of just exploring the 10 trails or the 10 waterfall trails, whatever the heck it's called, is, I don't know, it's just not gonna happen. So I mean, silver lining, I guess that means I could come back to Oregon at some point, but I'm really bummed because I was really looking forward to this today. Okay, let's go. Okay, update. I'm in a parking lot currently closest to the North Falls trailhead, and I was able to speak with two ladies there to see kind of like what, you know, get a sense of, you know, what the trail is like headed to the nearest waterfall. She said it would take me about an hour to get there, and that there are pieces that are a little bit slippery but manageable. At this point, it's already 1:30 and I still need to drive almost 2-3 hours out to Cannon Beach. So if I attempted to do it, then I would be driving at night, and I really don't want to do that. So what I think I'm gonna do is sadly just cut my losses and just move on to the next phase of this trip, because it's just not possible. And that's just what it is. I was so full of optimism and hope this morning, but shit happens and I cannot control it. And I honestly just want to get to a place where I'm safe, because I'm nervous with the roads up here being a little bit icy. My camera's acting up. I think it's because of the cold, the altitude, I have no idea. Or maybe the fall, because I had it kind of in my front pocket. I hope I didn't damage it. But anyways, guys, I'm just gonna have to cut this video short, unfortunately. And we're just, I think the next best plan of action is to, what I had on my itinerary was to go get some food, kind of take a little bit of a detour through Salem. There's like a food truck kind of little village there. Hopefully they're open. Today's a holiday, so I should probably check that before I make my way that way, but I don't even have service on my phone. So we're gonna figure out how I even find my way back to society. Oh my God, what a mess, but that's okay. We're alive, we're gonna figure this out, and let's just head over to Cannon Beach, because I am really excited to see the coast. All right, let's go. I guess I could say that this day is a total fail, but as I drove out of the park, I looked around and started to feel grateful. The earth is overwhelmingly beautiful that at times makes it hard to comprehend what you're observing, what you're feeling, and how I could be so lucky to call this place home. These are the kinds of sights that I would dream about as a kid, watching hosts like Samantha Brown on the Travel Channel, who transported me and her audience literally everywhere. I would like to meet her someday. I would also have liked to have met Anthony Bourdain, may he rest in peace, who, beyond being a world-renowned chef, was, in my opinion, one of the most incredible world storytellers. So, the show must go on. And maybe Anthony would appreciate this plate of tacos prepared with love by Mexican Americans who have given and continue to give so much to our country. Okay, so I've made it to Salem, to this little food hall place that I found, just kind of perusing Google, seeing where I could stop to get food. And I like a food hall, especially when I'm indecisive and don't know what I'm gonna eat. So I actually went to this little food truck. There are food trucks just outside of the main hall, and ordered some Mexican tacos, one fish, one shrimp. The guac and chips look really good. I can barely see the taco. There's so much topping on this thing, but really good. What is this one? What is the fish? definitely shrimp. Here we go. Icing on the cake to a crappy day. Is this a metaphor for how my morning went? Ugh, gross. This is quickly becoming like the car chronicles. Not a bad little stop here in Salem. It's a quiet town. I don't know what I expected, but it's pretty chill, and this place was not too bad. Had those Mexican tacos. Got about a 2-hour drive to Cannon Beach, and I'm trying to hype myself up because of, you know, the epic fail that I had earlier today. I'm trying to think to myself, you know, only in a few hours you're gonna be able to see the sunset on the Pacific coast. So let's hit the road. After lunch, I hit the road again for about a 2.5-hour drive out to Oregon's coast. Talk about a drive being scenic. And if I'm honest, a little scary and intimidating. As for about 60 miles, you're driving through the mountains with massive trees to your right and left, and impatient drivers riding your ass, and ice on the roads because Oregon is such a moist and like wet state, and at that elevation, temps were below freezing. Some curves hug the sides of cliffs. Y'all, 10 and 2. Just keep your hands around the wheel at 10 and 2, and if the speed limit says 55, I recommend 45. Your girl was sweating like a NASCAR driver, trying to be so careful and also not distracted by how freaking beautiful the drive was. But eventually, and thankfully, I made it out to the coast. Hi guys. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about that super scary drive that I just did through the mountain range to make it to the Oregon coast. But as soon as I checked into my hotel, I ran as fast as I could, 1 block because I'm very close to the beach, so that I could catch a little glimpse of the sunset. And it did not disappoint. This is absolutely stunning. And just over here is Haystack Rock, which is where we are in Cannon Beach, Haystack Beach. And I'm just so happy. First and foremost, that I made it safely. And secondly, that I get to witness this with my own 2 eyes. Just feeling very grateful. Anyway, as unfortunate as the day started, this is such a bittersweet ending, and I'm gonna end it here because I want to start the next vlog tomorrow fresh. I will be spending a full day here in Cannon Beach. It's a small beach town, exploring the town, of course, the coast, and trying some local foods. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. For what it's worth, I really had high hopes and expectations to make it something special for you guys, and you know, something I've been looking forward to for months now that I've been planning. And in any case, wishing you guys lots of peace, love, and soft, serene light. And I hope that you guys will subscribe and come back to my channel so that you can check out everything there is to explore here in Cannon Beach in my next video. But until then, lots of peace and love, and I will see you guys in the next one.